Do you know that you can emit such strong feelings and gratitude, and then God or the universe rewards you by giving you more things to be grateful about? You may be somebody who has a whole lot of things happening to them in life, but I bet you that if you really think about it, there are things in your life to be grateful for. Hola, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are just seeing me for the first time, my name is Annabelle, and I make content about stuff like this. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to the channel. What did you think about last week's video? If you haven't checked it out, tap on this card right over here. It's going to lead you straight to the video. So today I'd love to talk about something that is really practical, right? Something that I've seen in my life and then in the life of other people, and I bet you've seen it as well, which is how being grateful for what you already have can get you what you want. Let's look at it this way. On an emotional scale, like there's an actual scale called an emotional scale, right? Now, right at the bottom of the scale, you have fear, you have insecurity, you have jealousy, you have hatred, all of those angst, those negative emotions that you allow into your life, right? And then somewhere in the middle, right, it's boredom, it's pessimism, is boredom is somewhere in between the good and the bad, but you're not feeling any of those things, so you're just there. You're just numb, right? Then at the top of the emotional scale, you have joy, you have passion, you have love, you have gratitude. So most importantly, you have joy and then you have gratitude. Gratitude is high up on the emotional scale. When you genuinely start feeling grateful, it takes away any kind of desperation you have about a particular thing. Gratitude, right, and desperation, they cannot coexist in the same place. Where people get it wrong is that when somebody says, oh, gratitude is a must, so somebody who is feeling negative, somebody who is feeling shitty about themselves, now immediately tries to jump into a feeling of love and gratitude. It's fake. As a matter of fact, you will start, it breeds more contempt, it breeds more hatred. So now how do you now move seamlessly from that place of jealousy, of insecurity, of anger, of fear, of judge, of unworthiness? How do you now move from that to gratitude? Now I'll get to that in a bit. If like attracts like, right? If bad situations in your life, if a feeling of, for instance, if a feeling of lovelessness only seems to attract more feelings of lovelessness, because it's like a never-ending cycle. Say for instance, I'm feeling unworthy, right? The universe is going to bring to my reality more things for me to feel unworthy about. Situations are going to just keep making me feel unworthy. Maybe somebody drops a comment and then it adds to my feeling of unworthiness, or somebody does something, or I see something online and then I get triggered. My feelings of unworthiness gets triggered. Now, because those feelings are getting triggered, I am feeling unworthy. And because I am feeling unworthy, more things to make me feel unworthy keep happening, right? That's why when it says, oh, my day just went from bad to worse, because let's say your day started out and then bad things started happening to you, now start feeling shitty, your feelings of shittiness started increasing. Now, because your feelings of shittiness are increasing, more things to make you feel that way keep happening. People keep saying things to make you feel shitty, or things, maybe bad drivers on the road, or maybe something, just maybe somebody online says something to you, you're feeling shitty, and then you just find that the entire day has been a really shitty day, right? So now, if your feelings keep causing your reality to make you feel a certain way, if a particular feeling about something keeps making you experience those things to the max, what if you just consciously, it's a conscious thing, right? It's a conscious thing to start building up, to start mopping up those things to be grateful for. Because if you start feeling grateful, if you start feeling gratitude, more things to make you feel grateful start popping up in your reality. As I said, It's not possible to just move from here to 0 to 100 within 5 minutes. It's not possible. Some people have mastered the ability to do that. But for somebody who is just starting to understand themselves and understand their feelings, it's not possible, right? So what do you do now when you have a shitty day? When it feels like you're having a shitty day, take a nap, right? Like, give yourself a break. Give yourself a break to catch your breath. If you're at home, just go and take a nap. How many times have you found that when you go to bed and then you wake up, it's like the weight has gotten lifted off your shoulder, like you feel like you can breathe again. So if you ever find yourself in that place where your emotions are just rambling all around the corner, you can't seem to get a hang of your emotions and all of that, just sleep it off. And then when you wake up, you can then recalibrate. Okay, so now back to feelings of gratitude. What if we just start consciously deciding to look at things that you're grateful for? There may not be so many things for you to start feeling grateful about, but for instance, we can take it one step at a time, right? I wake up today and I'm grateful to see a brand new day. I'm grateful to be alive because there are probably so many people who did not wake up this morning, right? I wake up and then maybe I see a message from my mother and she's harassing me or she's playfully commenting on something I did, and I'm like, I'm grateful that I have people in my life that love me. If you really look at it, if you really think about it, you yourself, there are people in your life who love you unconditionally. It could be your family, it could be your friends, people you've known for the longest. Be grateful that you have those people, because there are people in this world that are all alone, who have nobody to call their own, right? So it could be those little things. You start noticing the little things. Oh, somebody treated you nicely. Oh, I'm grateful that people can actually, and then if you consciously start deciding to look at things to be grateful for, more things in your reality start popping up, right? For instance, let's say you want love. Start being grateful for the love that you already have, right? Because when you start allowing the feelings of gratitude to rest upon you, when things to trigger you come, you don't attend to it the same way you would attend to it previously. When you start feeling that, after some time you find that you are no longer desperate, right? You're no longer desperate to get that person to fall in love with you, because already in your life you have people who love you. And because you start building up that feeling of love in your heart, more things to make you feel loved start popping up, right? And before you know, the man that you want comes into your reality, because he can identify that this person is pouring so much into themselves, right? This person is not desperate. Gratitude takes off that feeling of desperation. So desperation does not go by you saying, oh, I am no longer going to be desperate. I'm no longer going to be desperate. What are you filling it up with? If you're taking away desperation, what are you replacing it with? It can't just go like that. What are you replacing it with? So the best thing to replace desperation with is gratitude. Be grateful for what you already have. And I guarantee you that the things that you want, for instance, money, right? You want to attract money into your life. You can start by being grateful for whoever does something for you for free, right? Somebody decides to buy you a cup of coffee. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate this. Somebody decides to give you a lift. Oh, because that saved you money. Oh, I'm grateful. Thank you so. Like, gratitude. Like, somebody decides to give you money, send you money to your bank account that you did not plan for. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Gratitude allows, it's the law of the universe. The same way you plant a seed in the ground and you don't question how it grows. It just grows. Like, it just grows. The same way you don't question whether the sun will rise up tomorrow. You just know that it's going to rise up. Like, why would the sun not rise up? The same way that magnets attract each other. It's just the law. It's a law of magnetism. They attract each other. You can't explain it, but that's just what it is. It's the same way that being grateful brings in more into your life. Being grateful brings in abundance of whatever it is that you're looking for into your life, right? Okay. And also, scientifically speaking, feelings of gratitude activate some neurotransmitters like the dopamine and then some other ones, serotonin, and then those neurotransmitters are then activated to give you feelings of to give you this feeling of bliss. Like, they just make you feel blissful. And then your reticular activating system, which is some nerve endings at the back of your da 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 da. The responsibility of the RAS is to help you notice things that are repeated, like to keep helping you notice things that repeat themselves. So your RAS is now going to become activated to help you keep looking for things to make you feel grateful for, and then it alters your entire biology. Long story short, feelings of gratitude create new pathways in your brain to help you identify more things to help you feel grateful for. Full circle. A way for you to get what you desire is by being grateful for what you already have. Not just mentally speaking, physically speaking, scientifically speaking. Gratitude literally alters the biological makeup of your body. Go do your finding. Even if we want to go to the Bible, it's somewhere in the Bible, I'm not sure, but I remember stories. It says when Jesus wanted to conduct a miracle with the bread and the fish, he lifted it up to his father and he gave thanks. He didn't have the fishes in numerous quantity yet. Like, he hadn't made it 5,000 fishes and 5,000 loaves of bread and two, I've forgotten the numbers, but he didn't have that. What he had, he was grateful for what he already had because he wanted to get something more. He wanted to get abundance. So Jesus Christ lifted the fishes and then gave thanks to his father, and before you know, abundance came out of nowhere. And if the Bible is supposed to be a manual for us to live our lives, that's a good place to start. To grant your heart desires, start being grateful for what you already have. It is a law and it does not fail, right? It does not fail. If you want to choose to believe otherwise, I have nothing against you. But if we're being honest, how far has ingratitude gotten you? What do you have to lose by not being grateful? What do you have to lose? If you think all I'm saying is just gibberish or gibberish, how has the opposite helped you? So if the opposite hasn't helped you so far, what is stopping you from switching to this other camp? Might I add that people who are grateful, people who practice this gratitude thing that I'm talking about, they tend to be really happy. They go through life manifesting whatever it is they want because they're in that state of gratitude. Because they're in that state of gratitude, things that they want keep coming to them. Do you understand? The things, without even them trying so hard, the things that they want keep coming to them because they're happy. They exist in that state of gratitude, and then more things just keep finding their way around them. They just have this glow about them. What do you have to lose? You have literally nothing to lose by deliberately choosing to start practicing gratitude in your life. Now, I want to add that it's not always going to be easy. It is not always going to be easy to just, oh, I'm grateful, oh, I'm great. No, well, you need to, we've been so brainwashed to feel like nothing we do or nothing we have is ever enough. But the truth is, if you really allow yourself cultivate that sense of gratitude, you start feeling contentment. You find that you're okay with what you have while you're believing that more will come. But this is what I have now and I'm okay with it. And with that being said, I've come to the end of today's video. What did you think about today's video? Did you like it? I'd love to read from you in the comment section. What would you like me to talk about next? Let me know in the comment section. I'd really, really love to read from you. If you liked today's video, do give it a thumbs up, and I trust that you will subscribe to this channel as well. And I can't wait to see you on my next video. Bye.